So what's up? What was I saying?
What's new? What's
Dude,
exciting?
so it's funny you were talking about weed in the '80s, and they were talking about like, remember after 9/11, the commercials about like, they were like, if you buy marijuana, you support terrorism.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of fucking weird propaganda and shit.
Dude, it's like I don't know.
Or even like the Dare, like dude, even though he's in 5th grade, so I was asking about the Dare program, all the shit they used to show you in that, and how like illicit they made it fucking seem. So like me, as a kid, like it kind of at a young age, I'm like, oh, it's wrong. It made you interested, is my point.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, do you remember the box of drugs?
Yeah, he would bring it in and show you. Yeah,
He would bring
like
you in and show you all the drugs.
Yeah, it was a
You're
joint.
like, what the fuck is this?
It was
bro?
like almost turned us on to it. Well, not. I mean,
I showed you what it all looked like.
Yeah, you're like, yo, well, I wonder what that's like.
You know?
You're like, they planted that seed in your head.
Yeah. It's just so strange. The Dare program. I've heard a couple of people, different podcasts, talk about it. I just think it's so wild. I'm like, dude, they literally showed us the drugs.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so fucking crazy. So I guess that's something I want to talk about too. Propaganda, and I guess there's a lot of propaganda around, like, especially around drugs and everything like that. It's like literally like now like what what's going on in the world and everything like that. We're blaming immigrants for the drug trade or whatever, and it's like,
bro, we let them in here. You kidding me?
So like I said,
want us sick.
We won't get political, but let's get real, bro.
Let's get real. What do they make off of methadone every year? What do they make off Suboxone a year?
Dude,
you think they want to give that
up?
First
of all, the CIA was, so the reason why I'm bringing all this up is because it pertains to drug abuse, drug addiction, and all these things. Like I said, we're not. They want it to be discussing politics. I want to discuss the real thing.
I want the packet.
Dude, our government, you know what I mean, the United States government, was flying in cocaine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the CIA was importing cocaine. We literally, like, the war on drugs is a joke. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is the thing. It's like, it's, first of all, the addiction industry is $1 billion industry.
Oh yeah.
It's a multi-billion-dollar industry between rehabs, Medicaid, fucking scams, and
there's cocaine found in the White House.
That was swept under the rug. The interview? Oh my God! Did you see the interview with Hunter Biden?
No.
Where he talks about how fucking great crack is. Dude, you didn't see this interview?
Where it shows him smoking? I've seen the one where
no, dude, he was in an interview and he was like, crack's the cleanest thing. It's cleaner than alcohol. Blah, blah, blah. Dude, oh my God. He was like, alcohol is way worse than crack. Dude, he said some crazy shit. And he was like, he goes, you basically, the smoke crack, you take cocaine and you cook all the impurities out of it. He goes, and then you use sodium bicarbonate as a binding agent so you can smoke it. He goes, it's the cleanest drug there is. Dude, bro, it's the craziest interview ever, bro.
They fucking parted him and all that.
Yeah,
but I didn't see that. I seen where he was holed up.
Dude, this is why we need a monitor, so I can bring this video up so you can watch it.
We'll get that coming soon.
Yeah. Well, when we move into the studio, there's one in there.
Yeah, we'll give them a sneak peek at the studio.
Yeah.
It's a progress and work.
Work in progress? It's a progress and work. It's a progress and work.
Snap out of it.
No, it's funny. That's good. But yeah. So, like, there's a lot of this propaganda, I guess, around it. And it's like, it's crazy, dude, because like that's really what, like, the portrayal of, like, you know what I mean? And like, and don't get me wrong, like, there's dude, like, drug abuse, drug addiction, all these things are definitely, like, it's destroying, like, you know what I mean, entire generations of people, like, in this country.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I mean, even look at, like, the crack epidemic in the 80s. That was set up by the government to destroy inner city, like, you know what I mean?
It makes me sick, though. There's whole channels that make money off exploiting all the addicts that are running around Kensington, Seattle, Portland, and shit. There's whole channels. And it'd be one thing if you're on there saying, hey, I'm out here trying to get people to go to rehab, or I'm trying to point them in a new direction or give them advice. These people are literally making money off just filming people fucking.
Yeah, faded out. It's like, I feel like that's a little bit guy. Like, So
don't be that guy.
So that's what like I said, I thought about with like having like addicts on and everything like that. I'm like, I don't really want to exploit somebody's addiction.
It's not even that, because it's uncontrollable too. If I have someone on here with you, or we have someone on, you're not gonna. I'm not saying I want to control what they say, but you don't know what direction it's gonna go. Because
I think that's good though. I think that can make it interesting. I think that makes good content. But what I worry about is, well, first of all, bringing somebody we don't know into like a personal space, like, or something like that, like them knowing, like, and seeing like things like whatever, like, listen, at the end of the day, I know when I was using that I wasn't a trustworthy person. No. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying everybody's not trustworthy or anything like that, but
you're a whole different person.
You have to think about things from a certain perspective, you know what I mean? Like your family and your kids live here and like, you know what I mean, all these types of things. So it's like, you know what I mean? So like there's a different aspect to it. Maybe we could do a video chat or something like that, but it's like, I don't know, I don't really want to exploit somebody's addiction.
I don't want someone to try to take control either, make it all about them. It's like, bro, it's
well, that's if it would be all about them.
No, I don't. You know what I mean? I don't want. It's not. I don't want glorification and like I don't want.
Oh yeah. I don't want some. But I mean, honestly, that perspective I think would be kind of like interesting to get somebody like if they were like if they. I mean, especially to find maybe we could find somebody that is like in active addiction and content with it.
That's what I want.
Someone who's like, and then who's like, they're fine that they're using. They think that they're doing good.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Or even, walking them through the process, getting them on and saying, or finding someone that really wants to get clean and walking them through the steps and being like, oh, this is, if you.
I think the thing that's so hard with that is that
they gotta want it.
We gotta find somebody that wants it, but I think it's getting involved in like who do we find like how do we get somebody that's like, okay, so
we're gonna go to Second Ave, bro. We're just gonna go there filming fucking live and
and do what, like soft white underbelly or whatever, how they fucking,
and just find someone and be like, hey, listen, bro, I'll buy your last fucking high if you want to go to rehab right now.
Oh yeah, see that, and I feel like that's fucked up because anybody would do it.
But, yeah, I know. That's the thing. They're gonna.
Like I said, I feel like a lot of it's like exploiting addiction. But like what I'm talking about is like, how do you get involved in that life? Like I mean, I guess my recovery isn't so fragile that like I would worry about like using again or something like that. But it's like then I feel like
if we were together, I don't think it would.
We would have to associate with in that life, I guess, again in order to find the people. And it's like I don't know.
It would put us in harm's way.
Working that close with something that maybe we aren't fully. I mean, I
would have it. I mean, if I was with you or whatever, even by myself. I mean, with what I got going now, it would be tough to see it in action.
Yeah.
It would be real
tough.
Oh,
dude, like, so it's like, crazy because like if I'm watching TV,
I got to turn it off.
Dude, and someone's like shooting up. You do?
I just watched it.
I get super anxious. So I'm able to like do like, so like my girl like was doing her cat's medication. She had to do a shot, and I had to like I had to draw the mat out of the vial.
Don't let them do that.
I had to draw the mat out of the vial. No, and I was all right with it. Actually, I was surprised because it was like, I don't know, drawing the mat out of the vial. I was okay with it. Honestly, it didn't bother me that much. But it didn't really like, I didn't get anxious about it or anything.
Yeah, but
I thought it was really weird using a syringe. That was very weird to me.
Yeah, but what cc syringe?
It was like a steroid syringe, like a big syringe.
Yeah, it ain't the same. It's like
so it's not the same. It wasn't like it wasn't like a
it's not.
It wasn't like an insulin.
You're not drawing it out of a spoon. You're drawing it out of a fucking
a medication like a vial.
Yeah,
and it was like, so it was a little different. So like I said, that didn't really trigger me. But like when I watch like a documentary or a movie or something like that, dude, and they're like shooting dope, bro. That shit.
Oh yeah, like what did I watch the other day? There's that fucking movie with Denzel, Flight, where the girl fucking. That one bothered me. Pulp Fiction kind of bothers me, the point where he goes to see the dealer and the dealer gives him the option. He goes, bro, I got this, but then I got this. Like that shit bothers me. Just stupid.
Well, did you ever see like American Gangster?
Yeah. That one really
gets me, dude, because they're like
I'd be the guy in Vietnam posting up with a tent that would say,
that'd be you.
We'll work
that
for
looks
free.
That's the black you, bro.
We'll work for dope. That'd be me. No, but I'm saying you get to see where he goes to Vietnam and they're out there with big fucking
God,
and they're fucking really doing it, bro. Like, but Frank Luke.
So back to what I was saying, the U.S. government, dude, they were using military planes to bring, and now we're like just reigniting Reagan's war on drugs or whatever we're doing, and it's like, come on, bro. Like that's what we're gonna like. It's just
480,000 immigrants he deported. I just seen.
Yeah, but like, dude, listen. Bro, it's so hard not to have these conversations because
what would
you're deporting people that have been here their whole lives that don't even speak Spanish.
But what about the ones that aren't?
That's fine. Then
you want to keep them here?
Then find them. But these people were brought. Some of these people were brought over here when they were children, bro.
Yeah. Listen,
they've lived here their whole life. So they're American. They're Americans.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what I mean?
I jack that. The ones that are born here and all that. That's different. But the ones that keep coming here, bro, you can't have an open border.
You can't. Okay, so you can't have an open border. I understand that. Oh my God, we're getting into a border discussion.
We're getting into it, bro.
Like, dude, so it's like I understand that you can't have an open border. I understand this. All right. And I understand you can't have criminals and all this stuff coming into your country. I understand these things. But
there was like
the rounding up people that have been here are hardworking people or anything like that. People that are just here trying to make their lives better and their families, or people. Even they said they've deported. They've arrested people that are here legally. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't agree with that.
Like, this is like, you know what I mean? Or like, if my fucking parents brought me here when I was fucking 4 years old, 3 years old, 5 years old, and I'm fucking in my 30s or in my 20s, and I've been here for 20 years, and I don't even speak fucking Spanish, and I worked and lived here, went to school here, have friends here, a life here, and dude, and I'm getting rounded up by fucking ICE because of somebody's agenda. Like, it's like, so we can, it's like, it reminds me of when, like, and I've heard this reference so many times, like, it reminds me of like this, like, persecuting a single class of people, like blaming immigrants for everything, like the drug problem in America. So this is where it ties back into. The drug problem in America is not because of immigrants. It's not because of the cartel. It's not their fault. The drug problem in America is our fault.
Yeah, someone seeks it out and brings it here.
We literally made deals with Afghanistan to let them grow poppy for you know what I mean, and like they said they were American soldiers guarding poppy fields in Afghanistan during the war in Iraq. Like, we were letting them do all this stuff. And what do you think? You think we weren't making any money off of that?
We fucking made it out. Like, oh, we're over here because of 9/11. That's why it was a lot more than that.
There was a lot more than that. But that's even the thing too. Like, dude, even like Afghanistan, they grow marijuana, they grow poppy, they grow. You think like that's all for like fucking pharmaceutical, even if it is just, let's say they're growing poppy for opium for pharmaceutical companies, dude, that's still making a major profit off the opioid epidemic and all these things. Like, dude, this stuff is so.
You're not gonna stop it. The opioids are always gonna be here.
That's why it's hard not to get political in some aspects of this, because
it's all tied together.
This drug stuff is being so politicized now that it's like, and I'm not saying, dude, and I don't know shit, bro. Like, I don't fucking know.
Things are way over our heads. Yeah.
So, I don't fucking know anything, dude. Like, don't like take any.
Yeah, but you know enough to see something.
This is my opinion. All right, from what I've seen, what I've heard, and some of the things, and what I'm watching, it's like, dude, I honestly think that, you know what I mean, when the government made that it legal to propagandize their own people during the Obama administration.
Yeah.
Oh, not Obama, during I think it was Kennedy. I don't know, whatever. So don't quote me on that. But when we were because of there was a radio station in Florida that they used to propagandize Cuba with.
Yeah. And we watched the thing on that. Yeah.
And it was like instead of changing like the radio station or whatever, they just made it legal in America so they could keep it. It was like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the intricacies of it all because I don't give a fuck. But but so what I'm saying is this war on drugs is a joke, dude. It's like, first of all, what was it? Reagan started the war on drugs. Yeah, and whatever. Nancy, and they were bringing the fucking drugs in, dude. But it's like, we're not winning the war on drugs.
They had crack campaigns and all that shit, dude.
That's what I'm saying, and that was to destroy inner city neighborhoods and the black culture. That was the whole point of the crack epidemic. The government
kind of backfired, though.
It definitely did, but it's like, it worked for a long time. Like, dude, like, this is like, you know what I mean? And then they're using like, and then you see where like the fucking heroin epidemic, when they were fucking importing it from Vietnam during the war, like, you know what I mean, on U.S. military planes, proven fact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's all documented, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's documented. The CIA was importing cocaine from Mexico and Colombia during, you know what I mean, the Iranian Contra. Like, you know what I mean? It's like all of these things.
Arming the Contras and all that.
Yeah, well, we were arming the Contras and bringing cocaine in. So what were we doing? We were allowing the cartels to bring, and it's like now we allowed these people to do this, and we exploited the drug culture in America.
Now we're mad about it, right?
And now we're mad about it. And now we got this guy who's like,
we get people
blaming them for blaming this specific group of people for this drug culture, and it's not their fault.
Yeah, even they're talking about even the Canadian border now. How we need to amp that up there. And there's so many places that are open and able to walk across. It's like, bro,
there is a lot
been
of
that way for years. Now all of a sudden you're concerned about that.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden you're gonna send ICE up there. Like, bro, it's been like that for
militarizing
decades.
ICE and everything like that. I don't know, dude.
Dude, opioids are always going to be here, bro. It's not.
Yeah. That's the Sackler family. You know what I mean? It's Purdue Pharma and all that. Dude, they fucked up, dude. And they're all still free. That's the crazy thing is that, dude, the Sackler family and Purdue Pharma and the opioid crisis and all this stuff, dude. And these people, none of them went to jail, dude. None of them, they paid a couple $2 billion in a settlement, dude. But none of them went to jail. None of them, and they literally, dude, like knowingly fucking pushed opioids on the American people. Like they literally overprescribed and hooked millions and millions of Americans. Like they were giving incentives to doctors to prescribe these things. Like all like this, it's just so like there's just so much like what's the word?
Criticism.
There's just so much like I don't know, dude. There's just so much bullshit.
People are just throwing blame.
So much stuff and all this, like
it all comes back to the government.
It all comes back to the government, which is like we talked about.
We don't like to get political, but it's hard to say.
But it's like now it's like I guess we're getting to a certain point where we talk about how we used to smoke crack and how we used to do this and blah blah blah, and all these things we used to do and everything. But it's like at a certain point we got to start talking about the real issues, and these are some of the real issues. You know what I mean? And it's like if it comes back to the government, I mean, so I don't know if it's political because it's not like we're picking sides. I'm not picking sides, dude. I'm not one of those guys. I'm not a liberal. I'm not a conservative.
So if there's a civil war tomorrow, who are you killing?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think about that either.
I'm fucking hiding.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hide out.
I'm making sure the people that I love are okay.
Yeah.
There's a
talk about that.
I'm making sure the people that I love are okay.
Coming straight here, right?
Yeah. Well, I gotta get my girl. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because all right. I shouldn't even think like that. But the way things are, it's all you see on your feeds, your reels, anything.
Well, there's this huge divide in this country, and that's the thing. Is like that's why I don't want to be political or anything because all I see on my newsfeed every single fucking day.
But you realize they want it that way. They want it that way.
Of course they want. That was all designed. This is all by design.
Yeah. So the people that feed into it, it's like, bro, you got to take a step back and be like, well,
dude, there's bot accounts that deliberately enrage. Dude, it's like,
that's another thing. The AI is like, it's like, bro, is that even a person controlling that?
Is that even a person that's pissing you off?
Yeah,
you might be arguing with a bot, dude.
And
that's why I've gotten so far away from like social media and stuff like that. Like I try to stay off. I mean, you're smart, honestly, bro. I fucking like for you not doing the social media thing all the time. I'm like, dude,
how long I've been that way? I only turned that on when I was getting high, bro. And even when I was getting high, I wasn't on there posting shit like, yo, bro, I'm in Albany right now. Like, you know how people are.
Yeah.
Like there's people that are proud of it, like the whole copying and all that, getting high. Like there's people that post shit about that, not directly, but they'll insinuate it. Bro, I was never that guy. I only used it for one thing, and that was Messenger. And that was to contact all the fuck ups I needed to contact. And it was like, that's what I was telling you briefly through text. I was like, bro, it's like, it's pretty sad. Like even they make it so accessible. I remember being with you and we'd be like, bro, my phone's off. Like, what did we do, bro? We pull into fucking McDonald's where there's free Wi-Fi. It's like they almost make it to where like you can still get high. Like it's sad to think about, but as soon as you shut that shit off, bro, your life will change. Like your life will I guarantee it. That's what I was telling you. Like, what can we guarantee these people about if they're really serious about not getting high and changing their lives? Do that one thing. Get rid of social media. Get rid of your social media, bro. Do it for a week. Do it for fucking 3 hours, bro. See how your life will change. It'll change.
Get focused on something else. Yeah, find something else to focus on. Find something else to do. Find something else to do.
Even when you get out of rehab, too, it's like one of the first things you think of. You're like, oh, I'm out. I want my phone. It's one of your first reactions. And you can have your phone, but don't turn on your fucking don't turn on your shit.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think those people that you were fucking with are going to say to you? Hey, bro.
Dude, I turned off my active thing, so it doesn't say when I'm when I'm active.
I don't.
But
I'm not saying it's only used for getting high, but we as addicts, that's one
of
our basic tools.
So let's say you get, like what happened with me. Like I went to the hospital and everything like that. Dude,
your dad was on it.
My dad took my cell phone and he gave me my phone. He gave me a new phone back. Is what he did at the end of it all.
Yeah.
Now I didn't have anybody's phone number, but that's the thing that like Facebook has created, that you don't need people's phone numbers, so you can reach anybody, that you can just look up their name and you can find them.
Bing, bam,
done. Like, you know what I mean? So
son.
like, I think that's a thing that we could absolutely like recommend or whatever. Like, especially if that's the route you're trying to go down.
I'm not saying fuck Facebook in general. I'm not saying that at all. Like, I think it's great to reunite with someone you went to high school with, or fucking someone, someone you lost contact with, and you fucking reconnect by that's fine, that's different. Or hey, what's this person doing? But there's a lot of people out there that don't use it for those things, you know what I mean? Like, and all I'm saying is, we as addicts, like, that's one thing, just shut that shit off, bro. Leave it alone, especially if you're really trying to change your life, bro. As soon as I like when I went away, that's one of the things I thought about. I was like, bro, I got to do this. I got to do this. And I lined it all up in my head, and I fucking, you know, they say that, like, what you can think shit into existence, and like, bro, I'm not.
Absolutely, manifestation.
Not saying I fucking made all this but it did. It came from a thought, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's where everything is born. Your ideas and your thoughts become reality. Like, that's absolutely true.
You know, when you're serious about sobriety and all that, you got to think it, and you got to fucking put it into action.
You got to put it into action, dude. You got to do it, like, for sure.
I see that shit on Hims, like the fucking weight loss fucking injections and all that shit, and they interview these people that are like, oh, well, I'm just naturally a big guy. Or it's like, no, it's a fucking choice at the end of the day. Like, you are the way you are because you wake up and you fucking.
And that's the thing too. Like, so I guess that ties into drug addiction. It's instant gratification. We talked about that before.
Yeah.
Where, like, you want, it's like everybody just wants to lose weight. Or
everybody wants a magical pill to
fucking
change your life.
fucking pill to change your life, or like an injection or whatever. It's like, let me just. But
don't blame it on, I was born this way, or, bro, it's because you fucking
I guess
you didn't do nothing to change.
Some people are, and you got to think, dude. Some people are born bigger, and they are, and some people also, like, you know what I mean. You're fed this ultra processed diet your whole life by, you know what I mean. If your parents didn't, like, you know what I mean. Some people don't live in, like, with parents that cook for them or do things like that. You know what I mean? They don't get home cooked meals every day, or they, you know what I mean. Their parents just, you know what I mean. They eat garbage all the time and everything like that. And it's just, like, terrible for you. And it's like, I mean, there's so much stuff that ultra processed foods are linked to chronic disease and all these other things.
Oh, it's crazy. If you deep dive into that, you'll be like,
well, dude, and then I've dived into, like, the cigarette companies when they bought like all the food. They bought all the
best
food
fucking scam.
They made
best
food more
scam
addictive.
out there.
They made food more addictive. Like when the Reader's Digest slammed the cigarette industry, and fucking the best thing I ever did was quit smoking cigarettes. Now I got to quit the fucking vapes.
I know. I gotta quit the vapes.
The vapes, dude. I think we're gonna find out. We're jumping around. I think we're gonna find out. Well, I mean, vapes. I don't know if vapes have been around enough to have, like, long-term.
They have to. There's no doubt that they do.
Yeah, some long-term data, but I think we're gonna find out that they're
fucking
just
horrible.
as bad as cigarettes,
bro.
First of all, I think there's, like, micronized, like, aluminum ion or whatever that's in them, like
what?
Like harmful
metals.
Yeah. So, like, from the coils and stuff like that, I think we're finding out that we're probably.
We justify it
by
we're like, we smoked crack for years, we'll be all right. That's how I justify it.
Yeah, that sounds like, literally. I do. I think about that with a lot of things. I'm like, you know,
I justify a lot of things like that too. But it's like, bro,
I'm like, dude, I was fucking drugs for years.
If I'm taking all this time to better my life, better myself, what am I doing ingesting garbage? He'll even say shit to me like, bro, I said something like, I can't believe it's not butter. I'm like, this shit's not good for me. He's like, you can't judge me. He's like, you fucking vape. I was like, bro, I wasn't saying it like that. I was saying, like, whatever. And I was like, forget it.
That's one thing I can say with my parents is we always, like, did, like, growing up, we had, like, home cooked meals and stuff like that a lot.
Oh, yeah, your dad's a cooking motherfucker.
Yeah, you know how my
homie is. He's probably chefing it up right now, bro.
Yeah, so jambalaya. We didn't have a lot of, we haven't had jambalaya in a while. I'm going to recommend that.
Bro, that's my favorite dish you make,
That's one of my favorites too, dude. It's so good, dude. But yeah, so, like, we didn't eat a lot of ultra processed foods and stuff like that growing up, and I think that attributes to, I mean, I'm genetics, and I think that attributes to a lot of, like, dude, like, I mean, I've never been like, I guess, even like, I mean, the worst I've ever been, I guess, is when I was using and I was really skinny and everything like that. But I've always been pretty fit. Like,
bro, your dad's a freak, bro. When he worked with me, I'd watch him build a sandwich. He's got his own certain way to even do it.
Oh yeah, dude.
Bro, he's like, Jack, we gotta go to whatever grocery store in Fort Edward there, Hudson Falls. He's like, oh, I gotta get rye bread because we got cheddar. Cheddar goes with the rye. Like, he's got his own way. He's got his own way.
So he read the that's so funny. He's
nuts.
He read the CIA, the Culinary Institute of America professional chef reference book, like at the library, dude.
Yeah.
Like my dad. My dad. I don't know. He's an interesting guy. So he used to go to the library like every day, dude, and he would like read and like do all this stuff. It was like, I don't know, a while back. I think he might have been like
depressed or something.
I don't know if he was depressed. I think he might have not been working or it might have been whatever.
Yeah.
But he was like, that's what he was doing. He was going to the library and reading and doing all this stuff and like, you know what I mean? He's a fucking smart guy. You know,
he says it all the time. He says, I'm the smartest man in the world, bro.
Yeah, Well, I mean, he's fucking smart.
He's
not
guy, stupid by any means. You've been building the docks with him, bro, and like within a week, he's like, "Yeah, bro, I already know. I know everything they're doing now."
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He's like, "I got their whole game now."
Dude, it's crazy the way he fucking the shit he can figure out, dude. It's fucking... like, so he's explained to me like how his mind works a little bit, dude, and I understand it. It's like I kind of wish like I got some of that from him, but my ADHD is the difference is like, so it's like
he's honed it in though. He's
honed it in. Exactly.
He's got it down.
He's like neurotypical.
And
he's like smart, and it's like I like have the intelligence, but my ADHD makes me scatterbrained. So it's
even like you. I think I said it on the podcast before. He's the only man that, like, I hate to put him out there like this, but he was like, talk about smoking. He was like, if I do this shit, he's like, whatever.
Right.
Whatever. He's got morals he lives by, right?
Yeah.
He's got fucking rules he lives by, and I respected his rules that he was saying. Just the way he broke it down to me was different than anyone else ever broke it down to me, and I was like, I never looked at it like that.
Yeah.
Was all I was saying. I mean, whatever. Past is the past. But
yeah.
Not putting him out there like that, but I've listened to shit he said over the years. You know, it's like, dude, he's got a different way of looking at things for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, like, dude, that's who. I mean,
all I'm saying is like, bro, I can't talk to my parents about shit I would talk to your parents about.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So I mean, my parents been through a lot, dude, and
and
they were definitely like super understanding. I said, and like, I mean, they've seen everything I've gone through in my life and all this stuff, and it's like, fucking. I don't know. I'm kind of glad like I have that, you know what I mean, that relationship with them, that I'm able to, you know, be able to have some of these conversations with them.
They can relate better to you. Like my
yeah.
I can't relate to him about certain, like, I can tell him about it, but for him to understand, this is why I kept going back to this. It's hard to explain to somebody that's never been there or doesn't know people close to them that have been there. So everything he witnessed was for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like the worst of the worst.
Yeah. So I guess it's like, he doesn't know. He's never been around it or seen it or, you know, been through it.
He doesn't understand like the fact, like, he doesn't put together like, why would you go pick something up that was going to destroy you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He doesn't understand.
It's like he doesn't understand addiction or like the. You know what I mean?
It wasn't like I woke up one day and was like, I thought, bro, you trick yourself in so many ways. You're like, those people might have destroyed themselves, but I'm gonna fucking conquer this. You fool yourself. You trick yourself in so many ways. You're like, oh, this person's a fuck up, but I'm doing.
I have control over this.
I got control over it.
I'm not like them.
Yeah.
You get, it's like, you delusional, dude. It's like it's a delusion.
Or to think you can control it in any way, like, oh, I'm gonna have enough dope to get through the whole work week and then fucking only do so much. Like, bro, it never ends up that way. Especially, you know, if you're in a relationship where you both use, and bro, it never ends up like that.
Dude, you hear about the shit now that's in dope, dude? That xylazine,
Trank and all that.
Trank. Yeah. Oh, you were the one who told me about Trank, and then Jay brought it up to me, dude, and we were talking, and
it's all over too.
Dude, so she started showing me videos and fucking
seen that shit?
People in dude, they got like hunchbacks, dude. And
bro, they got open fucking scabs.
It's giving them bad infection and all. Dude, it's crazy, bro. Like, dude, it's fucking people up. Dude,
I watched the interview too, and they're like, the guy will have an open fucking sore. I mean, like his whole leg bloated because that's what it does when you miss. And they'll like justify it. They'll be like, yeah, bro, it's trank, but you know, I'm still gonna go get high. Like, yeah, my leg's gonna fall off. But the way they justify it was crazy to me because, like, bro, I've been at the bottom. I've been way at the bottom. But I want to say, bro, if I was at the point where I was gonna have to get my arm amputated off or cut off, whatever, bro, I think I would stop.
Oh yeah, like I mean,
you know
so
what I mean?
that's what you gotta kind of think. Like, dude, look, like I mean, like I said, at the
I'm
at
not
the bottom
better
too,
or
and
nothing, but
I've been to the point where
but if
I've
we
been
got like that,
oh
don't
yeah,
you think,
dude, like, dude, as soon as I ended up in the hospital and I damaged my body in any way that was serious, I gave it right up.
Even
dude.
that,
I fucking walked away.
Or like if we seen each other, I'd be like, bro, I ain't
that's
fucking
enough
with you unless you go fucking. I brought you there right now, like.
Yeah, if I'm like
I don't
this,
know, like, and that's
walking around hunchback, you know what I mean? Like, that's fucking, that shit's nuts, dude.
We would see each other through the addiction and shit, and like check each other. Like, yo, bro, you're fucking.
You look like shit.
You're worse than me right now. You got to bring it back a little bit.
I think it's good to have that too. Yeah, and it's just fucked up. Like, yeah, and it's like, dude, but like that shit is like, what? No. So what I'm trying to figure out is what's the process for like, how the fuck do
they get it?
You go from heroin, right, and things like black
tar. Because what I've seen
things,
is
right?
this is what they're
doing.
And
then you get fentanyl, okay, right, carbofentanyl, and
yeah, but they're stretching
an additive and all this stuff. Now all of a sudden, you have this another additive, xylazine. Like, wow,
because they figured it out. They figured out that the addicts, whatever. It's like when the Fetty came out, they're like, "Oh, this shit's strong. We love that shit." It's the same type of thing. That's the way it was described to me, anyway. It was like they interviewed these two brothers, and they fucking have some veterinarian on the low that's selling them trank. So they'll buy X amount of trank and cut their fucking Fetty with it, stretch it out, and then like, bro, they love it. So I mean, what's the deal they're gonna do when they figure that out? They're gonna fucking, so they're gonna, so they fucking marketed the whole thing. They got the fucking
I just don't like. Is it better than dope? Like, what?
I don't know. When they interview the addicts and shit, like on the streets of Kensington or whatever, wherever it may be, anybody that's doing it, they love it, bro. But when they justified it too on this interview. They're like, "Oh, bro, their arms are falling off because they're missing. They ain't doing it right." It's like, bro, what do you mean? It's like everybody can't be missing.
So it's just one of those things that, like, dude, if you hit, like, you're all right. But like,
I don't want to say that. I'm just saying, like, I think you'll still have fucking issues.
It's fucking you up.
Yeah, it's meant for.
Well, it's giving people these nasty infections that are spreading into their spines, and they're spreading into their spines and causing like the mutations or like warp spines and all this stuff. They got. I don't know. These people got like hunchbacks. And they're like,
yeah, but look at the way it eats at their skin.
Turtle people.
Look at the way it eats at their skin and their vein or whatever. So my thought is like, yo, it's meant for the size of a horse vein or something like that. It's not, bro. It's not.
It reminds me of that. What's that? What was that other stuff? Remember, it was that in Europe or in Russia. The other shit, the gator or whatever.
Oh, crocodile.
Crocodile. Yeah. That's what it
was like straight gasoline. Fucking.
Yeah, it was a gasoline and sulfur and opiate and painkillers.
Yeah, and these people swore by that too.
Like, and it was like, and the one guy was like, "I haven't gotten out of bed for 3 years." I was like, "What, dude? Like, what do you mean you haven't gotten out of bed in 3 years?" Like, huh?
And he was like, okay with it. Like, I've seen.
Oh yeah, dude. It was like, it was crazy. His fucking legs were rotting off him.
You know, think of it like this too. What addict in that fucking predicament is gonna sit there and tell you like, yeah, it's wrong when they're that fucked up? What do you think they're gonna say? Something. You know, they're going to tell you what you want to hear. They're not going to put themselves down.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, oh, I'm this way because of this reason or whatever. They're not going to.
Yeah, and that's I guess tying back to what we were saying before. Like, dude, this is a domestic issue. I don't think this is something that we can blame on
other countries,
countries or immigrants or on any group of people. I think that we can blame people like the Sacklers and Purdue Pharma,
Rothschilds and shit.
Well, I mean, that's a whole different deep dive. But I think that we can definitely blame.
Well, you're pointing blame, so you might as well go to the top.
We can definitely blame people that, you know what I mean. Like I said, the opioid crisis and all this. Like they said, like the Sackler families and Purdue Pharma for the opioid epidemic. Like, I mean, and at the end of the day, it's. I guess it's human choice, dude. Like, if you know what I mean, how do you. You can blame where the drugs are coming from, but if people are always going to want the drugs, like, how do you fix that? How do you fix
what makes
this need for escapism or any of these other things? Like, you know what I mean?
Like me and you, we went back to it, right? We had periods of clean time, but we went back to it. Why did we go back to it? Because we already opened that door, so we knew it existed. There's people out there that I see all the time that I look at them and I'm like, bro, the thoughts that have gone through my mind have never even entered their head. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
oh fuck, I lost my house. Oh fuck, I'm having a bad day. I'm gonna go smoke crack, or I'm gonna go do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they never found it at a young age like us, so it doesn't occur to them. You know what I'm saying? No, you know what,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
well, so what I'm saying is about what do you do, like, because I mean, rehabs have like a 70% fail rate and all these things. So it's like, what can we do that changes?
yeah, but they say that.
Well, yeah, but and there's a lot of rehabs that are for profit and stuff like that, and they recycle people to bill Medicaid and
it's a revolving door, bro.
It's a revolving door.
So
how do we? So where do we do? What do we do? Like I'm saying, what do we do as a country or as a people, as a world, the human population, to combat this need for this escapism
to
get it? Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, what do we do to combat that? Like, how do we fulfill that need in people, like, without some sort of substance? Like, how? I mean, I guess where do we go to start working on that? How to fix people, like, fucking like, fundamentally, like,
how do you enjoy life without?
Yeah, exactly. How do we make life to the point where, like, it is that you can enjoy it, or that you can live through it, and you can do it all without these substances? Like, why? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, there's a lot of people that think legalizing all of it is the way to go.
I don't know about that, bro.
You know what I mean? They're like legalize it, though, and then the addicts will kill themselves off, and then you'll have people, like, and you'll be left with whatever. You know what I mean? Like, if it's legal, you're eventually gonna, like, they think that, like, some countries have done that. They've legalized the drug trade, and they said that now their crime rates are better and all these other things because.
Yeah, but what does that look like on the surface, bro?
That's what I'm saying. Look at Oregon. Oregon legalized like personal use amounts of like cocaine and other things like that. Yeah. So where, like, you can possess and use it, like, in small amounts or whatever. And, like, I mean, I don't know. We'd have to look at the statistics on that, I guess, and see, like,
you got to interview real time. You can't. I mean, you can look at the stats all you want, but until you see how that city's functioning in real time, I mean, what is that? I mean, what's because that's changing. It doesn't change the people. It doesn't change what happens to your life.
So, like, that's what I'm saying. So what do we do? What do we do to, I guess, to affect change in people, that they don't feel the need for these things like that? How do you fix that human need for escapism, or for like relief, I guess, if you want to say, like, you know what I mean, like that feeling that people have.
They give out these fucking things in rehabs now. It's like it gives off a frequency. They put it in.
Oh my god, dude! My girl just showed me this thing, dude, and it cures withdrawal.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, isn't
they were
that
giving
sick?
them out when I went to this.
They were giving them out. I want to get one.
Well, you had to, like, had something through Medicaid, but I went to this rehab in Pennsylvania, and this kid was from Albany. He fucking knew some of the same people as me, and he's like, yeah, I'm about to go talk to my counselor about that frequency thing. So he would walk around all day with it in his ear, and I'm like, yo, bro, does it really work? And he's like, yeah, some frequency that plays consistently in your ear.
It affects your brain, and
he was like, and this kid was doing just as much dope as me and you, and talking.
He said, yeah, dude,
he was still doing.
After like a day or two, like, you have no withdrawals.
Yeah, he said it worked, bro. This kid swore by it. So I mean, I'm not saying that's a cure-all.
So what I'm saying is this: is so.
Until it gets you right.
I was gonna say, well, so you do it for a couple of weeks. Now, when you take it off, is it completely gone?
I don't know the whole process of it. I just remember seeing people walking around with it in their ears, and I'm like,
so, dude, I would like to look. We're gonna have to look more into that and talk about it on a different episode, because I just found out about this as well, and it's something that I think we can discuss. I think it's something to look into more and maybe, like, figure out, because I know there's two places in New York, Staten Island and Nyack, that you can do it.
The other one is what's the name of this rehab, bro? It's in Pennsylvania. A lot of people have probably been there.
I'm just talking about in New York. And there's a place in Staten Island and a place in Nyack that offer it.
I'm sure if you I'm sure if you go and ask about it through whatever, I'm sure, like I said, at this place, if you had Medicaid.
If I can find it, I'll put the link in the comments.
Yeah, it's got to be a way to get it. We'll look more into it and see what's up. But yeah.
But it's supposed to cure your withdrawal symptoms.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm wondering is, it's for opioids. Now, does it work for, like, things like Suboxone and, like?
Can't be far off, right?
You know what I mean? Suboxone or methadone or anything like that. I wonder if that.
Yeah.
because I mean, I think that's the thing. Like, I mean, I went through all this stuff to get off of fucking heroin and all these things, and like to stop fucking. But it's like now, like I said, I have this other fucking monkey dude that I'm trying to fucking get rid of. Like,
it is too. It's such a monkey to get off your back. It's right. It is. It's a pain. It's a pain right in the ass, bro. I mean, it's fine. It's better than the other, but like when you really break it down, and you're like, "Fuck, bro!" I wake up, and I gotta take this every day. Like,
well, I got the shot, and I got the shot in the wrong place. I guess I wasn't supposed to get it in my leg.
you're supposed to get it here.
You're supposed to get it in your stomach.
Yeah.
So now it's inconsistent dosaging. So I've been I go through withdrawals every single day, dude.
I'm sorry, man.
Dude, it's like, it's been fucking brutal, dude. So it's like, but I mean, it's like whatever. I'm just fighting through it. I get my next one next week, and it's fucking.
You're gonna go in your thing.
I'm gonna get it in the right place, and I'm gonna try it from there.
How did she talk you into getting it there?
She told me I could get it in my arm, my stomach, or my leg. Now that's not the case.
So
that's for Brixadi. So I was like, oh well, I'd rather have the bump somewhere I can hide it, like in my side of my leg or whatever, instead of having this bump in my stomach. And I was like, oh, yes, I'll get it in my leg. And then I looked it up, and it was like, no, you're not supposed to do that. It causes inconsistent dosaging and blah, blah, blah.
But you still get a dose of it.
But, so it actually, they say it absorbs into your body too fast. So it's like probably gone now. You know what I mean? But I mean, one thing it did seriously wean me down, because now, like, I mean, I've come down to like almost nothing in sub a day. Like, you know what I mean? So when I get the next shot, I mean, hopefully I don't have to take any. And then I'll get the one after that, and I'll be done with it completely.
Yeah, I just want to be free from all of it, dude. It's like, I mean, that's the ultimate goal, right?
Yeah.
It's just to wake up and not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's still like other medications I take, but I
texted you the other night, dude. I texted you the other night, and I'm like sitting there, and you're like, I'm like debating to take another sub or not. Now, why am I sitting there debating it? Like, do I really
need it? Yeah.
Do I really need it, or is my mind just telling me I need it?
Yeah.
Like, I'll trick
me and my dad talk about that a lot, like psychological aspect of it all.
Yeah.
Like, there's definitely a psychological aspect to it, because I found sometimes, like, if I'm going through, like, if I start withdrawing, I mean, I won't take anything until it's like physically fucking me up. But like a lot of times I can mentally work my way through it. It's like, but I get to a certain point where it becomes physical, and then it's like,
I see it in different people. I mean, I know a few different people that do subs and whatnot. People even get them off me or whatever sometimes, because I'll always help out the next guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
But you can physically see somebody that's like, "Oh, I need a sub." You know what I mean? You know, when someone says that to you, or whatever, even if it's the other drug or whatever, you can see when somebody's really going through it. We've all been there. Like, you know the difference. But then there's times where you'll have plenty of it, but you'll still trick yourself into, oh, I need one right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's so.
Yeah. You're like, what the fuck? Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I know, like, I've definitely done that when I was taking it. Like, I would take one, and then for some reason, like a couple hours later, I feel like I need another one. I'm like, what are you doing?
It's like the term goes, like, when you just pick up your script, it's like, smoke them if you got them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
like in prison on commissary day.
Yeah.
Same bucket. Cigarettes and you smoke two in a row, or
smoke
whatever.
them if you got them type thing.
Yeah.
It's so funny how that goes, and your ways of thinking will always be there, but you know, it's time to reel them back in a little bit and start taking charge of it, control your life. I want to be able to control my life, bro. I want to be able to. I say it all the time to myself. I just want to be normal again. Just want to be completely fucking.
Dude, so I mean, you know, as much as what's normal, dude. Honestly,
well, like, normal as far as functioning, goes.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, as much as I would love to be normal, I guess, like
normal as far as not relying on
that's a subjective term.
Pharmaceutical wise, I don't.
Oh yeah. Like, I mean, I don't want to be like a slave to this thing for the rest of my life. You know, I think about that a lot. Like, that's, but you know what I mean. There's some things also that I take that, you know what I mean, that I need every day, and it's like, I don't know. It's like,
you trick yourself into thinking you need them, like
like
a Red Bull, for instance. Like,
oh yeah, I'm fucking fully addicted to Red Bull.
I won't go to work without a fucking certain energy drink.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it is. It's all psychological. I'm like, oh, I'm off today because I didn't have an energy drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's corporate America fucking that up for you and making you think.
That little sugar lizard in the back of your fucking brain. That's makes you addicting. Yeah.
Or whatever.
Well, I mean, like I said, we talk about like everything's an addiction. Like, you know, you become addicted to fucking people become addicted to all sorts of things. You know, sex, work, sugar, fucking caffeine, fucking candy bars, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like,
steroids, fucking.
Oh yeah, like you. Everything. I mean, you can literally become addicted to anything. Like, your body can form a habit and this ritualistic thing of anything. And like, I wonder what it is in human nature that
when you quit cigarettes, what do they say? They say it takes 90 days to fully break a habit for you to start thinking different or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, because when I went to rehab, they said it somewhere. I pulled it from somewhere. I don't know where I pulled it from, but yeah, I was told that it takes 90 days to fully break that addiction and for your brain to start thinking differently or something. But that's a long time to put together.
So it's crazy you say 90 days and there's these 28-day programs because that's all insurance will pay for and everything like that. And it's like, it's not
realistic.
It's just not enough.
That's why, like, when I did that whole thing, I went to the 28-day, right? And like, there were some good counselors there, and they're saying the same thing. They're like, yo, they'd take the ones aside. They're like, yo, bro, you need longer than 30 days.
Yeah, you need.
You know what I mean? And like, at first, you're like, fuck you. You know what I mean? The fuck.
I think I get that because, like I said, I was in the hospital for 2 months. I think that if it was only like if I'd only been in the hospital for a week or two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know if I would have.
Your life would be different. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if it would have been enough. But I think after 9 weeks, I was like, all right, this is fucking brutal.
Enough, right? In our 20s and shit, it was a little different. You're like, I got time. Or like when he was young, I didn't care as much. And I'm like, you know what it was too? Like when I came home from prison, I didn't really know him. I knew him. I had him when he was a baby, so I didn't really know who he was yet.
Yeah.
So like I would justify it by like, oh, he doesn't know me anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like, bond.
I'll go do that when I'm ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then fuck.
But I think that's important too. Like you got to make sure you're ready because you don't want to create an inconsistent relationship either. Like, oh, we're like, I mean, your kid doesn't know you. I mean, they say like, oh, any way he knows you is a good way, but like, I don't know.
That's not always true.
I feel like that's I don't know if that's always true.
I think that's always true, but
what time is it?
It's 5:10.
Okay, but so it's like I think that inconsistent bond could be more detrimental. Like I don't know anything. I don't have children. I don't fucking, you know what I mean, claim to know a fucking thing about parenting because I fucking So but I think an inconsistent bond could be detrimental as well. Like to not be consistently in your kid's life because then they doubt your love or they maybe feel like that, you know what I mean, like you're not consistently there. I mean, it can fuck people up to not think that your parents love you or, you know what I mean? It's like,
they'll see
I don't know if I would rather not have them at all or have them inconsistent. You know what I mean? I wonder, like, what do you think? Would you rather consistently get received like this love or like sporadically, like where you have to doubt it sometimes?
I think you need to come in when you need to
be
fully
consistent
and
fully
fully
committed.
committed. When I mean, at least that's what I did. I was like, yo, I got to go take care of what's fucked up in here. And then fully commit. That's what I mean. I'm because
they need consistent love and attention. Like,
what if I did that? What if I did that when I was out there and be like, all right, this week I'm halfway decent, got enough dope. I'm gonna go say what's up to them.
It creates this inconsistent relationship. I think that is detrimental to the child.
So it's like you only show up when you're, you know what I mean. And then you see, then not to mention that, but he sees more normal functioning parents. So it's like then he's gonna question like, oh, what?
Yeah, how come my parents are like this? Or how come I'm not getting this thing that other kids get?
I don't want him to. I never wanted that. I kind of knew that. And I knew for years, I was like, bro, I can't be around him right now. And I'm not saying it was right. But it should check you and motivate you to go get right.
Well, you don't want to be like jealous of other kids.
No. I think when you break it down like that, it makes more sense because it's like, bro, what are you gonna do? Because he's been to sports and all that. He sees what normal functioning families look like. So do you really want to pop in once a week, once a month? And be like, hey, I'm here.
I think that creates like a thing too. Like you get jealous as a kid too. Like when you see like other kids, like families who are like fully involved and like you don't have that and everything like that.
Bro,
you become resentful and stuff as well. I believe.
He sees his mom now. She goes from guy to guy, and it's like she wants it to be normal. She wants him to fucking be like, "Hey, I'm with this new guy. I'm gonna fucking show up with him, and hopefully you like him."
She's just trying to find love.
Whatever she's trying to do. The point is, it's not consistent, and you're not gonna bring each guy into his life. And like, I'm able to look at that now and say no, and be like, "Fuck you." You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think it's healthy or anything.
No, it's not healthy, and it's not. Well, it's like, dude, whatever. There's a whole bunch of shit that goes into it, but it's like, is that what you want for him? Is that what he's not gonna?
Yeah.
He's not like. Come on, he's almost 13, bro. So he's gonna start when they get older too. They're gonna start realizing shit. They're gonna be like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
That's not normal. So I'm going to stay over here. Like you can
Yeah,
stay
yeah.
the fuck
Oh,
over
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. Try to make choices for
So,
yourself, and you're able to be like, yeah, listen, this isn't what I want. I don't want this inconsistent relationship, dude. It's like, but then you doubt. You're like, why doesn't this person care about me or anything like that? You don't want to put that in your child's head, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. With her, it's different. I don't. Dude, that's a whole fucking topic. I mean, yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, so back to what we were saying about addiction. Like I said, what we were talking about with I want to talk to that with this blaming this thing on immigrants or on people like cartel or like people bringing drugs into our country when it was all started by our government was doing it themselves. You know what I mean? Like we did this to ourselves. Like this isn't anybody else's fault.
Yeah. Like I do as soon as I got a taste of it again.
But what I'm saying is this isn't any other country's fault. Like this isn't immigrants' fault. This isn't. We did this. You know what I mean? We did this to ourselves. We you know what I mean? Like
yeah, take some ownership. Stop trying to blame.
There has to be some kind of way to first of all take accountability.
Yeah.
There has to be some way we attack this at the root of the problem, because I'm telling you right now, just stopping drugs from coming across the border isn't going to fix the drug epidemic in this country. You know what I mean? It's not gonna change that. People are going to figure out how to get high. We found that out when people start doing fucking, you know what I mean, you crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like you said, like the things like trank or whatever. Let's say you stop fucking or that
there's all
spice,
kinds of
that posh. So let's say you cut off the fucking
source. Say you cut the source of where it's coming
trafficking. Let's say you stop that, right? And you stop all this stuff. First of all, people are gonna be making it in meth. Look at methamphetamine.
Yeah,
people are going to be making it in their fucking houses.
Blowing their houses up.
When you cut fucking it's like a starfish. When you cut one leg off, another one grows back or whatever. You know what I mean? It's
something else will take over when something else is cut
exactly.
off,
yeah. People are going to continue to get high. People are going to continue to want to use. It's like, now what do you do to affect that? Like how do you stop that? That you got to create a world where people.
Who did I talk to? I talked to someone too. It was I had this driver, and he's like, bro, he's like well connected. He's like, bro, Coke's at an all-time low. Like, how do you think Coke's at an all-time low? How? Because it's flooded here. How did it get here? Or like when you look at it like this, like where's the most fentanyl, heroin problems? Where are the most problems? Where are people most addicted? Where is it growing? It's growing. It can't even be grown here. But where's the most dope? Where's the most dope at? So the point is, the problem is always going to be here. But once you start looking at life different and you change it's on like, you. It's you making that choice.
You got to find a way to affect the people. Like it's
you got to find a way
to this pointing the fucking finger at everybody else is not going to solve the problem.
Don't believe that shit. You watch CNN and all that shit.
I don't watch that shit.
Don't fucking believe in this.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what's happening. Dude, that's what I was getting earlier. Like, I can't get on social media, dude, without seeing these guys fighting about this thing or this, you know what I mean? This thing with the government or this thing with President Trump or this thing. It's like, bro, it's just this constant battle between people back and forth. It's all I see.
Yeah,
I stopped going on Facebook because
a lot of that shit too is like
the same people posting every day, like this dumb shit.
Anything
everybody
political.
Thinks they're so right, and it's like,
anything political, they talk about it because they know that people are going to tune into it because everybody's got their own fucking opinion.
You think they just want attention?
They just want attention. They know it's going to get views. It's all it is. All look at me.
I'm talking about regular people too.
Yeah, but they know that people are going to
fighting with each other. Like it's like, dude, like I said, there's this huge divide in this country. I think as a people, we need to figure out how we can come together and solve the real issues and stuff like that. Like, dude, like look at the fucking homelessness epidemic and all these other things that are going on.
It's like swept under the rug, like California. Like if they got somebody big coming into town, they'll like clean up the streets real quick for a week and fucking move them somewhere else or fucking.
Well, that's how they said. That's how Skid Row was started. Like, or they cleaned it up like fucking.
Like, certain mayor's coming to town this week. We got to shine it up real quick. Or
and they go and fucking stuff everybody in jail cells or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like
even like Albany, certain parts of Albany, they'll do that with like the Capitol buildings right there. Dude, I remember going down there to cop, and like certain weeks it'd be looking like dog shit, and then the next week we gotta clean it up this week. Like when the pandemic hit, there was some riot, all the windows were broken down there, and then like a month later it was all cleaned up. Like it's like, dude, The shit's all over the country. Is my point.
So like when they want to do something about it,
yeah. So if they can do it, then why can't they do it permanently?
Yeah. Like why aren't we doing this all the time? Why aren't people taking the fucking steps to start doing this shit right? You know what I mean? And it's like I don't know. I just feel like everybody's so focused on all the wrong shit.
I think there's different states got different programs and different help. I think each state varies. Like I watch a lot of different shit. New York State itself, it's like, bro, if you're homeless and you really want to get unhomeless, whether you got an addiction problem or not, there's so many programs out there to take advantage of. Yeah. It's you as the individual that has to want it. You got to go. You got to go get into shelter. You got to go to this program. You got to do X amount of things. You got to complete a checklist before they're like, all right, this guy's serious.
But some of it's I guess it takes a lot of work. But what about like you got to think about like some of these people are mentally ill, like or have serious issues and stuff like that, and
different
they don't have the ability to get all these things done or to accomplish this checklist. It's like where's the assistance for those people?
I don't know. Different people got different fucking things going on. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. Like it's. Bro, it all starts.
We can't put them all in fucking camps or in fucking institutions and everything like that. Like that's not the way to solve the problem. Like I don't know. It's just like there's so many like I guess the other things that are going on that need to be figured out. Like that, I think, like I said, it starts with the people, and I think and programs and everything. Like we send billions and billions and billions of dollars for war and all this stuff, and the Pentagon has a $1 trillion budget and all this stuff.
But you got to prove yourself too. It's like, all right, say you get into these programs, they're not just handing out fucking places to live. You got to prove yourself.
Yeah, but even like proving yourself. So now it's like even like people that try though aren't getting the assistance because we're cutting spending in all the wrong places.
I don't know, bro. It's way above our fucking pay grade.
But we keep going to war with all these countries. Like I said, I don't want to get political, but like there's just a lot of shit.
All I know is
if you're
serious, you want to change your life. There's so many programs out there to do it. To where, whatever. Say you don't have access to a phone or whatever, bro. There's plenty of ways to do it. There's libraries. There's ways to do it and get into things.
You know what I mean?
Look at the immigrants that come here with nothing.
And they figure it out.
And they figure it the fuck out.
Yeah.
Why
absolutely.
Why are we any different? You know, there's.
Like, you think it's like
it's a wanting to do it. It's getting off your ass and fucking doing it.
It's like a privilege thing.
Move a muscle, change a thought thing. It's fucking getting up and fucking, you don't like the way you're living. Well, what are you doing to change that?
Yeah. But that's what I say about people with mental illnesses and stuff like that. It's like, well, what
that's
if
different.
They're not capable of fucking. I understand willing and able people that can do it and do the work and everything like that. Like I understand that. I feel like we come from a place of privilege though, because
I think it's the cops
things that
too.
We've been afforded, like being able to change our lives.
What do the cops do when they come across somebody like that? Say they commit a crime, they're mentally ill. Like, I think that should be the first checkpoint to where they're like, "Yo, this person ain't right. We need to do something." You know what I mean?
Yeah. There needs to be programs.
What's that being done? There's nothing being done.
Robbie,
yeah.
Are the keys in your truck?
No.
I want to move the Camaro into the shop.
All right, here. You want to?
Thanks, sir.
Yep. We're gonna get ready to wrap it up, anyways. Yeah, whatever. But I think that's some stuff that we'll get into more, I guess. Like, but it's like I think mental illness correlates a lot with like drug addiction and things like that.
No, I was just saying like
that.
It's like, but the cops should be that first checkpoint to where they should be like, yo, this guy's not.
But the police also can't be. They can't be counselors and police and fucking.
But it's
all
wrong.
These other things as well.
It's wrong when there's certain situations and you're dealing with a person like that to throw them in jail. Like I think that should be a.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If they could buckle down there.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like you're like you say that there is programs to get help, but it's like.
How do you find them?
How do you find? Well, I
how do you find them from the bottom?
I feel like that. There's like a lot of like there has to be ways. I don't know.
There's like all right, well, even like
for these people to get help.
Even the addicts that are in methadone clinics or whatever. Like there's homeless people that go to the methadone clinic every day. Like if they're able to do that, then it's a choice. Certain situations are. They'd rather be homeless because they want to still live like they want to live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's so many different scenarios that I mean, yeah, it starts with
I guess,
wanting the
I
help.
guess a lot of it comes down to the individual, yeah. But
Right.
like I said, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just saying I've seen
Yeah,
it
but that's
firsthand.
what I'm saying. I'm like, that's what I'm trying to figure out here is like what can be done? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what at this point, it's like, what can you do to start affecting change in the people, like, or to making?
If
You know
you
what I mean?
give
To
people
making
something, it
like
doesn't
giving
mean as much.
because, like I
Yeah,
said,
but it doesn't
if
mean
you
as
think
much.
you're just gonna like go and do this program and you're gonna get help for a little bit and then you're gonna end up back on the street, that's what I'm saying. Like,
If
there
I
has to
give
be
you
something to work for. There has to be like some like light at the end of the tunnel. Like there has to be something that is achievable. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like
yeah, but you got to achieve it because if the government goes around handing shit to people, it doesn't mean nothing.
yeah, but that's
They
not what
didn't
I'm
earn
saying.
it.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying, but like, bro, you can do all this stuff and like, you know what I mean? Like, say you do all this stuff and get clean and do all this, bro. It's still impossible to afford to live, like to fucking do all these things. Even like us that work full-time jobs and everything like that, dude. Like you know what I mean? Struggle, like, dude. Imagine starting from absolutely nothing, dude. Think about how much harder it is for that, dude. Like, imagine having to do this without the like. We come from a place of privilege, bro, because we have families and all these things. Like, a lot of these people don't have anybody, so it's like you have to start from nowhere, and then it's like there's nothing that's achievable. Like, so it's like, why? What is the incentive to change? Or to want to do it if you're just going to end up right back where you are?
I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. I've seen different situations, and I've seen people start. Bro, where I was at there's people starting from zero. There's people that come home on parole that start from zero. They go to this. We'll call it a long-term rehab.
Well, there's they said there's
but there's options.
There's a lot of I guess there's options for like for like parolees and ex-cons and stuff like that. But I'm saying like a mentally ill person on the street using drugs, like, you know what I mean? What is the incentive? You know what I mean, for them to change and do all this stuff to conform into society that's it's so hard to live in. Like, it's like to give up all this to continue to struggle for the rest of your life. Like, it just seems like, I don't know, it just seems like kind of like it's a lose-lose. Like, I don't know, it just seems like.
So what are you saying? Just keep doing what you're doing?
Well, I'm not saying to keep doing what you're doing, but I'm saying there has to be something that, like, there has to be some kind of change affected to where like this, that there are things that are achievable, or that it isn't so like hard to fucking to get things that you want. You know what I mean? It's like now it's like, I don't know, dude, just living to pay bills and like, I don't know. I'm thinking about like if I'm fucking, you know what I mean, on the street or whatever like that. I'm like, dude, what am I gonna fucking, you know what I mean? Go work my ass off and do all these things and change and everything just to be miserable like for the rest of my life, dude? Or I can just keep getting hot. You know, it's like, I don't know. It just seems like there has to be some kind of thing created like that is maybe an incentive or like or some reason to not continue to do what you're doing. But I don't know. We can talk more about it next week.
Word.
All right. This has been Outfield. I'm Robbie Infield. This is Zach Sillick. Thank you, guys.
Peace.